Hello, huge movie fanatic Nate, stopping on by, continuing my reviews of movie-related drawings that I did. And I don't know if these can even be considered drawings. I guess technically they are. This is like a historic little piece of whatever you want to call it. This what do you call this thing? I don't even know, paper binder, whatever. But this has got all kinds of drawings. These are my first ever drawings of Jason Voorhees before I'd really even ever seen the movies. In late 1988, I was just getting into horror movies, and I just saw, the first two Nightmare on Elm Street, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Chud, and was just getting into Friday the 13th and stuff like that. And I was just getting into horror movies, and this is my first, probably one of my first, if not my first attempt at a Jason drawing. It's if not my first, it's definitely one of my first, and it's absolutely insane. And one thing that I did see at the time was the back, the rear cover of New Beginning, which has that maniacally, or that image of Roy as Jason with those just maniacal eyes. I think that's what I was trying to invoke there. But that's, I did that probably when I was just barely 12. So an attempt at Jason there. I mean, here's just, once again, just another, look at that nose, just another attempt at Jason. Or I don't know what. The Jason Witch of the West there. Here you go. This is fun. I don't, apparently apparently I crossed off this drawing of Freddy because it's kind of like Chud meets Freddy, as you can see. But look at that Jason. Oh my gosh, this is before I think I'd seen any Jason movies. So it's kind of scary how I like predicted the jacket, the Jason jacket. It's actually kind of scary, but obviously my attempt at Freddy was kind of defunct, and that probably explains the Xing it out. It would have been nice if I didn't X it out, but I did. And speaking of Chud, here is probably my only drawing of Chud. But there's a Chud through a 12-year-old's eyes. Oh, here's another. Okay, I take that back. Here's another drawing from the movie. The woman at the beginning walking the dog and being accosted by a Chud, 12 years old. Does that drawing look like a drawing of a 12-year-old? I think so. Now, I actually like this, and to be honest, it's kind of cool that, it's got color elements. This, of course, is before I'd, seen probably any Friday the 13th movies, but again, having seen the back of the box of New Beginning, I think that's kind of invoked what this image is. I mean, because when I looked at the back of the box of New Beginning and saw Roy standing there with the hockey mask, it just seemed like he was in a barn of butchery. Along with that shot of Pam with the chainsaw, that's just the imagery that I got from the back of that box, New Beginning VHS box. So that's kind of where this image came from. It's actually kind of cool. I mean, obviously the proportions of the hockey mask and stuff are completely wrong, and once again predicting the horrible Jason jacket thing. But it's kind of cool, the the cleaver and the knife and stuff and the blood, on the hockey mask and stuff. So probably once again done when I was 12. Oh, here's something very similar. This is him in action. Parents, don't be afraid. Your kid's perfectly well adjusted to life. Obviously, well, you can't really tell, but I take my word for it. I turned out okay. I haven't killed anyone, or I don't even like violence, like real life violence and stuff. So obviously, I can understand. I think my parents were relatively concerned about, and understandably so, but. I mean, I knew that this was all just quote-unquote art, or all, quote-unquote entertainment, and, I didn't like, and still don't, real-life violence, so, but it's kind of creepy to see this drawing from a 12-year-old, but this is so funny to me. It's like, just put your neck on that chopping block and I'll be right with you in a minute. I love just the one tree. Like, is this Christmas time or what? That is so funny, isn't it? Once again, the jacket wearing Jason. But yeah, just, I probably did this when I was 12, barely 12. Just, put your head on the chopping block and turn around, and I'll be with you in a minute. But obviously he's already taken a swing, and he's probably taking his second or third swing there. But this picture is just hilarious to me. I mean, it's kind of scary, that a 12-year-old's drawing that. But again, in the spirit of just, oh, there's some homework. Okay, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Oh, okay. Were just coming out, or at least the show was that year. That's pretty cool for being 12 years old. In color, no less. Look at that. Aww. So all these drawings were probably when I was 12 or barely 12. Phone home. I don't know what the hell I was interested in E.T. for at the moment, but that's not bad for being 12. Oh, here we go. We Bad. I think I had a t-shirt or something with that on it. I just wanted to draw it. We Bad. More Ninja Turtles. I think I'm not going to bother showing this any closer. This is so funny. It's like, okay, from horror to turtles to like jets, but I had like some video games that were like this, where it's like, here you go, it's like from a cockpit of a helicopter, like is someone getting shot there. Oh man, I'm perfectly healthy child. Oh man. No, you can tell that's like a flying jump kick, probably from a video game artwork. I don't know what the hell this thing is. He's cold. He's got his feet in a tub of hot water. I don't know what the hell that thing is. But this might be my first actually decent drawing of Freddy that I did, which, as you can see, is not crossed off. But I'd say that even now, I mean, that's more of a better Freddy drawing. Here's, again, any healthy 12-year-old, what any healthy 12-year-old would draw. There's a gravestone here with rest in peace. I liked the imagery of the Grim Reaper as a child. And there's kind of a, I don't know what, New Beginning cover art or something. I actually like this going on, to be honest. Now here's Commando. This is inspired, of course, by the movie, the motion picture Commando. Commando, the comic book, if you will. So, knock. Oh my god. Oh, these are complete bullshit. I traced this stuff. I traced it. By Nathan. Talk about fucking plagiarism. But, yeah, I only wish I could have drawn that. Once again, traced. Here I drew this from memory. RoboCop. And that might do it. And we got half of a backing here of a thing. So thank you very much for, taking this time with me, or spending this time with me, taking a trip through. This is probably for schoolwork, this paper binder thing, but you can see what ended up happening to it. This is history right here. This is 30 years old, these drawings. So thank you very much for taking this trip down memory lane with me. This is really freaking funny looking at this stuff. So thank you very much for watching this video, and as always, we'll catch you on the next one.